Turn my music up. Real spit, talking shit. Talking shit, real spit in this bitch. Hey. Real spit. We in this bitch. Hey. This shit is wrong.
Right, fire.
Hey.
Album coming soon. I'm not doing it with you.
Hey. Hold up.
What's up, guys? This is Jay.
This is Kay. And this is
Real
Spit.
We don't have Tay with us tonight. We miss you, girl.
This is Tay.
There goes Tay. Right.
She said she was going to be on the sidelines
Right.
today.
But we do have a special guest tonight, though, y'all. I want to introduce y'all to Keith Allen.
What's good?
This is actually my dad right here.
What?
So we want to bring the old timer onto the show, have a little fun with him tonight.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good?
So, Dad, normally, we start off each show with Get It Off Your Spirit.
Get
We
it
kind of
off
talk
your
about
spirit.
something good or bad that's kind of happened throughout the week, or just whatever you want to talk about.
All right.
So I'll start first.
Okay.
This week for me, Get It Off Your Spirit. Life has been cool this week. Nothing too crazy has been happening. It's just been more so of I'm just focused on what's about to happen next. I'm not focused on no 2020 vision. I'm about to see the whole thing, but I'm just focused on what can I do next to improve, because I have a lot of ideas and a lot of goals in my head, but I have to just make a plan to attain everything, because I can't stay where I'm at right now because it's not going to work in terms of just where I'm at mentally when it comes to money, financially, making sure that I'm going to the next level and just, growing. So that's where my main focus has been on, but everything's been good for me though. So
That's good.
It's
We
been easy.
took forever off. I missed you guys. I know you missed us. Probably where is the podcast?
Right.
But that's good. You've been trying to get your mind right. Enjoying
Focus for the next chapter.
holidays.
Yep.
How was the holiday?
It was there.
Thanksgiving.
It happened. It was cool. I mean, cooked, ate, same.
Yeah.
Stuff.
I mean, hey.
Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving. The only thing I just wish I had was a ham though.
Oh my God. Why
have
do
a
you
ham.
still eat ham?
I love a good ham.
No.
Ham is delicious.
You need
What
to
are you
cancel
talking
that.
about?
You honestly need to cancel that.
Ham?
Yes, pork.
What else do you eat? You eat pepperonis?
No.
You eat, what you eating? Chicken?
I eat fish. I
So you're
mostly just eat.
pescatarian.
I mean, I wouldn't say that because I do, I enjoy a chicken every once in a while. I mean, I ate chicken today.
Bitch, no, eat a ham. It's on.
No. And then your ankles swelling and your eyes bulging and you
How much
sweating.
how much ham are you eating?
And
I only
you
eat
just-
ham once or twice throughout
I
the
don't
year.
know, because whenever I eat ham, I feel crazy. That's it.
What is going on with your
that's
body
it.
that's making you go crazy like this?
Because I don't eat pork, I don't eat ham, I don't eat that stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, and it's a lot of salt.
Okay. Salt is good for you.
No, it's not.
No, a little salt ain't too bad.
I mean, a little salt, but you basically taking salt and just throwing it in your mouth. I'm sorry, I just did that hand motion.
People are used to it, I'm sure.
Oh,
But we're gonna go
wow.
ahead. What's on your spirit, Jay?
I don't know if I can get past what you just said.
You like shaking things in your mouth. It's all right.
In front of Papa Allen, I can't.
My dad is okay.
Listen.
Trust me.
Keith Allen
I
is
ain't gonna
fine.
judge.
I mean,
I'm
with
cool.
a son like this.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I know. Sometimes I talk on the phone and I'm just like, oh my God.
People think we brothers anyway. So.
Right.
Shit.
Oh, that's cute. I like
Yeah,
that.
people think we brothers anyway.
Yeah. But
So do what you do.
man, oops, don't say that. But I mean, this past couple weeks since the last time you seen us has been a fucking roller coaster, honestly. Just a roller coaster of emotions, and just every day is something different, something new pop up. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just ready to go on a drinking bender.
Hey, you have a couple.
Today's
now.
the day.
Right.
It's a big ass cup.
Cheers.
So I'm just like, let's just get through the year, try to figure it out, try to get to the next year. But yeah, if y'all was wondering how I was doing, life been kicking my ass a little bit.
Well, are you gonna recover, you think?
I mean, I'm always recover.
Okay. So you can handle this little shit.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, it just be, you know, when you going through the motions of it, it just be like,
What the fuck is
but it's
happening
like,
for you?
yeah, I'm like resilient as fuck, but like just going through the motions of it, it'd be like, really? Again? This is... I was at work the other day and just was getting cussed out by every customer. I'm just like, you know what? Just leave me alone. It's okay. Like, it's fine. Like, it's cool. It's fine. Like, but I mean, other than that, life is great. Like,
good. You know, hopefully they stop cussing you and hopefully everything goes good.
Yeah, you know.
If not, you deserve it.
I've been emotional. It's fine. Car problems is fine. But, you know, whatever.
Well, okay, no. The car problems are your fault, though. So I will tell y'all, Jay has had her car for at least 2.5 years.
Yes.
And has not gotten any tires done.
Yes.
She's gotten oil changes, so she does that.
I get
but
the oil
everything
change.
else is not happening. So that's on you, my friend.
And the oil, I mean, you got to get your oil changed, but I mean,
honestly, who told anybody to give me a vehicle? I know.
I mean,
nothing
they just-
about
nobody
cars.
gave you a car.
I don't listen. I'm just like, I just know cars go and they need gas. Like all that other shit you talk about, rotors and pads. My mama threw out a word and said shoes the other day. I'm saying, when did they call shoes? What type of shoes? Jordans? Like, what type of shoes I get this car? Like, I'm like, okay, like this is fine. I'm just like,
Lord Jesus.
Listen.
Yeah. It wasn't.
It's
it
interesting. I'm learning things though, writing things down for the future, so I'll know to pass on to my kids. Like, look, this is what they mean. This is what you gotta do. Like, I can't be out here like that. But you know, I'm learning. I've never had a car before, so you know.
First one.
Yeah, so it's a learning experience to say the least. This is the first time I've actually had to like get stuff actually done though. Like,
you needed earlier.
No, I didn't need all of this stuff before.
Oh,
it was fine. Last winter it was fine. My car was fine. My car was relatively fine.
Relatively, okay.
But this is like somebody spit on the ground and my car starts sliding. Like, that's just where I'm at right now. But you moving on to Papa Allen. What's good? What's good off your spirit?
You ain't gotta call me that. But anyway,
pretty set in stone.
Hey. What bruised my spirit was the week started off fucked up.
Well, why?
Cause the Browns lost to Pittsburgh.
I expected it. I anticipated it.
And they lost.
I knew it was happening.
Now, you ain't know shit.
Wow.
You ain't know. You didn't know
That's
nothing.
The faith. Keep the faith.
Bullshit. You're a Pittsburgh fan. But anyway, how the fuck you lose to a team with a 4th-string quarterback, 3rd-string receivers? It wasn't like you lost to Pittsburgh. It's one thing if you lose to Ben, Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger, Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, and what's the other dude that went to the Jets?
Troy Polamalu?
No, not Troy Polamalu. That's way before.
Le'Veon
Bell. I could see that. But you lost to a Pittsburgh team where their first receiver was out. Browns knocked them out, matter of fact. And they lost to a bunch of 3rd and 4th-string receivers and a 3rd-string running back. Connor didn't even play.
What's that say about your team?
I'm going to get to that. I'm going to actually get to that. Because our coaching staff is motherfucking clueless. Here it is. You got 2 of the best running backs in the league, Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, and you only run the ball 6 times in the second half, and your quarterback hand is fucked up. That's coaching. That's coaching.
It is.
I was really pissed off. And usually Browns don't piss me off. They piss me off. Between them and Dallas, I'm all fucked up football wise. But
the 3rd game they lost in a row, Dallas.
Yeah. Jason Garrett gonna be giving his walking papers very soon.
So you're having a rough week going on right now.
Very rough week. 3 losses in 5 days. Rough week. Hopefully they win Sunday. Or it's gonna get real ugly in Cleveland if they lose to Cincinnati. Sorry ass.
Oh, well, Cincinnati with 0-12.
They won a
game.
Yeah, they won a game.
And they whooped the Jets
last week.
Right.
They destroyed the Jets last week.
Yeah, but shit. Think about this. And people saying, well, Freddie's a first-time coach and all that. Fuck all that. I can tell you 4 occasions right now he should be fired. First occasion, Tennessee. Let the game get away from him. Kept throwing your quarterback under the bus by having him throw and everything. Second game, San Francisco. Quit running the ball. Then you played Antonio Callaway weed smoking ass. And he ain't even deserve to be out there. He looked at high all them games he was out there before he got that 10-game suspension.
He was trying to have a little fun out there. That's all.
A little fun, got our ass whooped. If he had caught that ball, it'd have been a different ball game. Then the third game, Denver lost to another unknown quarterback. And Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's been a rough one.
And Pittsburgh. Right there, I could fire him right there. Not even look back.
Baker nipping at his heels, though.
Huh?
Baker nipping at his heels, though. I can't stand Baker Mayfield.
Baker, I'm going to tell you something. And this
Cleveland Browns quarterback.
And this about Baker is, I don't think he can see Odell Beckham.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he read the offense well.
No. And they ran the offense different this year as opposed to the second half of last year.
But it's a lot of stuff. You know, I'm still trying to sell my ticket for Sunday.
You trying to get rid of it?
Yeah, I'm a season ticket holder.
Mine's for sale. Anybody want to sit in the dog pound 121? Hit me up.
Anybody want to sit 341?
For a decent price, hit me up.
You're under the awning. You know what I'm saying? Back right up against the suites,
right,
the second level suites.
Right.
You can, but anyway, he's not seeing a lot of open. It was bad. The pick he threw in the last play of the game, last offensive snap to Joe Hayden. One, it was a bad pass, but Kareem Hunt was wide open on the check down. Wide open.
Yes, and he doesn't check down.
Wide
and what I would have did to Pittsburgh, because what Pittsburgh did in the second half was simple. All they did was take away the seam routes. That's all they did. Was take away the seam routes. And they kept sending Dupree and J.J. Watt every time. All you had to do was throw a screen.
Yeah. But
that's
what it is.
Wow, that was a
We
lot
should have
of football.
swept Pittsburgh.
Shoulda, coulda, didn't.
Fuck Pittsburgh. Anyway.
That was a lot of football.
Oregon is imploding right now. Just to anyway.
What's the score to Oregon Utah
Hey,
game?
we need you. What's going on?
Don't worry about it. 20-7. Don't worry about what they say.
Oregon.
At this point, Tay, I need you.
Oregon.
Like they about to turn it to like a highlight show.
We ain't talking about the Kardashians.
But other than that, I'm trying to get, I know it's December, I know it's Christmas time and season. I'm trying to get in the spirit, but I'm just not feeling it.
Do you need snow outside or something?
Huh?
You need snow outside or something?
Hell no. It could be 80 degrees out there. I'll be happy. I don't like the cold.
Spirit?
I'm just not.
Have you decorated yet?
Hell no.
That's part of the reason. You got to decorate. Are you watching anything?
I'm not putting a tree up or nothing. No, I'm not watching.
So you're not putting up a tree. You not gonna decorate, and you wonder why you ain't got no spirit in you.
I watched The Grinch.
Well, that's exactly why.
When did you watch The Grinch? 3 weeks ago?
No, The Grinch came on earlier this week.
Oh, yeah,
it came on like Monday.
Okay.
I actually DVR'd it too.
You didn't know. This is you talking about the Jim Carrey one, right?
No, not the Jim Carrey one, the original cartoon.
Oh, the cartoon one. Oh, I know it came on.
Yeah, I DVR'd it, and I watched. I watched Ebenezer Scrooge.
Okay, everything you watch is not gonna put you in the spirit because the majority of their story.
That's telling the story right there. Like Ebenezer Scrooge, The Grinch.
The majority of their stories are all being out of the spirit.
By humbug.
So you're just out of the spirit.
I'm just not in the spirit right now. Maybe I'll get into it next week. But I ain't even been Christmas shopping or nothing. You know, everybody might get a lump of coal this year for Christmas.
You know what? I've never really been a Christmas person.
Never been a Christmas person?
Well, when I was a kid, yeah, because I knew I was getting shit. But like when I started like
being an adult,
and I was like, oh, I gotta buy people shit. Like I'm like, oh, I'm not a fan of Christmas.
I for this, right?
Like, no, I'm cool. Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm
all in the Christmas spirit in here? For real.
You got kids though.
Yeah. Oh, you got kids.
You probably already got the decorations and stuff up.
Tree up. I work at a school too. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You in the whole time.
Got kids. See.
We got a
I'm
little
in the
wreath.
spirit though. I'm in the spirit of it's just gonna be a nice time. But
we got a sketchy ass wreath that appeared on our like door one day. I don't know.
The house or
I don't know who put it up. I'm like, I don't know why y'all put it up. I'm like, but okay, it's around. It's
you know
here.
What they should have a wreath full of? A wreath of cannabis going around.
I was thinking that.
Aretha. I like where your head at, Papa Allen. I like it. I like it a
Papa
lot.
Allen killing me.
That's it for the night. That's
Yeah,
that.
you
But
Yeah, what's on your spirit actually?
Oh man, I don't
we
know.
ain't seen you in the wild. Give us
I
some of
know. You know, I always take it too far. We'll go a little deeper. I'm sorry. I might make Jay mad today with mine. But no, I saw the thing the other day with Dwayne Wade and his ex or whatever.
that. Mm-hmm.
I guess he used to beat her ass or something like that.
What?
Yeah, so that's the thing. People need to stop. Sometimes we vicariously try to live through the eyes of other people, of like, especially celebrities, and it messes us up. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know these people.
Yeah.
From a can of paint.
And truthfully, them people don't even give a fuck about you.
Yeah, and people.
People.
And a lot of times people will be like, you know, like Dwayne Wade and him is goals and
Him and Gabby.
and it's like stop. You know, they'll post pictures of them or post things and you don't know the people.
Right. Like, okay.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We just gotta we live in a society where we really care too much about
People
famous
that don't give a
people.
fuck about us.
Yeah, we just care too much.
Yeah.
Not even that. See, it would be easy if that was the case, because that means we would care about homeless people.
Thank you.
No, we don't. It's not about the people who don't give a fuck about us, because it's a bunch of people that don't give a. We care too much about popular people.
I got you.
Well,
That's
you
the
won't
problem.
even. It's the thing is,
Wait,
and I
If you
get,
do post people a lot.
and I get what you're saying. They'll send something for their cause,
Yeah,
but they won't even help their own person down on their luck.
because it's not about people who don't give a fuck about you. Because if that, like I said, if that was the case,
That's real.
we would care about homeless people. We would care about, you know, people who was without.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's that we kind of exalt these people and we don't know them.
I got you.
They women beaters. They probably high off cocaine. You don't know what they be doing. They order people to get murdered and people posting them on their page. It's like, you don't know them. You don't know these people. No, I'm being honest.
That's real.
It's like,
You're right.
because people was like, not Dwayne Wade. I'm like, y'all niggas don't know Dwayne Wade. Who is y'all to say not Dwayne Wade? He was probably in there sizing her up like Deontay Wilder. What is y'all talking about? Y'all don't know him.
Dwayne Wade was just another nigga before he became Dwayne
Yeah.
Wade. Like,
But not even. He's still just another nigga
He just another
with some
dude.
money.
Yeah, he
They
just
can
got
shoot
money.
a jumper.
And you just seen him on
That's
TV
it.
for the last 15,
That's
16 years.
so the thing about that is that I don't idolize people that's celebrities.
It would
I
give that
don't.
impression though.
Yeah,
mean,
it would. It
It
would.
would give that impression, but I really don't.
It would be like, let's say I keep going to the extreme, but let's say you posted homeless people with like love and you handed them $1. People would have the impression that you cared about home. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So when
Right.
you do that and you do kind of get an impression. I'm not saying it's just you. It's people who do way more stuff, but we just give too much attention to people we don't know.
Yeah.
And we
True.
only give them the attention because they famous or they cute or they look good or they got money.
They doing something.
There's nothing else to it other than that. Like that's the
Yeah,
only,
something caught your eye, but that's all it is. Something caught my eye because like you got too many people out here that's like just doing what they want to do, doing shooting they regular, and I'm like, y'all just regular people. I don't idolize like people idolize Beyonce, like this one, this guy right here. You idolize.
I think
Beyonce.
people idolize her music. I don't think it's nothing wrong with
I
idolizing the
fuck her
music.
music.
But people like idolize Beyonce, think that she is like
Okay,
next-
let's hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying real quick. That's not a new phenomenon. I know you a baby. You try to play and call him Papa Allen. You a baby, but you ain't seen nothing unless you was a teenager, early 20s or in your early 30s when Michael Jackson was
this
at
is
his
true.
peak.
Yeah,
Niggas
true.
was fainting
People was
Niggas was
going
faking-
crazy over this dude.
at the fact that his concert was on TV. I'm talking about grown humans fainting.
Yes.
Nuts.
That's not like a new phenomenon. This new phenomenon is this idolization.
Crazy part, the adults acted worse than the children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even idolization. It's the propping up of people just because of their status.
Yes.
It's
Like,
just
they
weird.
Put you like they put them on a pedestal, like they
Yeah.
can never do no.
Goals.
Yeah.
It'll be
And-
this new rap couple goes.
Yeah.
They'll post a picture of the new rap couple kissing at the beach. You don't
Yeah.
But at the
know
same
them.
time, I don't put like I may do that and be like, oh, that's goals, that's cute. But at the same time, like he probably hitting the assistant or
Yeah, but I'm
hitting
saying-
the driver. Like I don't
Yeah.
put nothing past anybody. So I'm not one of those people that do the idolizing, like, oh my God, it can never do no wrong. I post pictures like, oh, because something specific caught my eye. Like, oh, maybe I like the outfit, or maybe I like the caption that went with it, or maybe I just like the aesthetic of the whole picture. But it ain't like, oh my God, I want to base my life or my relationship off of these people.
But you got a lot of people that do.
There are a lot of people that
you got to be
that.
careful. You got to be careful with imagery. You have to be careful with imagery.
Put out there,
especially with
it's not a reality.
how it is
just
now.
perceived.
You got to be careful.
These new people coming up and.
Honestly, if you're gonna put that, you literally got to be like, I don't respect nothing about them, but
but I
you got to
really
put
like the outfit.
because imagery is real.
I really like her hair in this picture, so that's why I posted it.
Imagery is real.
Put a story behind it.
Imagery is real, man.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You got these people up and coming that's really like, no, going hard for these celebrities, like really going hard and saying like they ain't like that, they ain't do that.
Having whole ass arguments about it,
and I'm just like, but
ain't
you
even
really
that serious.
don't
You don't
know
know these
people
because them celebrities go to sleep, eat shit,
just like
dress
you.
just like I do.
Nobody, and we're all humans. Nobody's perfect.
And my jumper wetter than his.
It is that shit go right.
And Dwayne Wade ain't got no J.
I'm just like,
I got the best J who dude over 300 pounds in the mirror.
I mean, shit, they're paid and they're famous to put out the best possible version of their self.
That's true.
You know, so it's just like, okay, like I know with it. Everything that shining.
Yeah, they put out the best aesthetically pleasing version, which is a completely different. Then this is the best version of me because you don't know me.
Yeah, it's kind of like what we do when we go to interviews.
Yeah,
we're in the relationship.
Yeah,
when you're dating.
In the relationship when you're when you're talking in the talking.
When
stage.
you're young and you're in the talking stage. When you get a little older, it's like cut the bush. Take the makeup off. I need to see what your cheeks really look like. Get the fuck out of here. I'm grown. I ain't got time to be playing around with you.
I'm grown.
Take that makeup off. What do you look like? Take the weave out. Come out of the bathroom.
Put the bonnet on. I'm trying to see the bonnet,
I gotta be with you for the next 30 years. Come out.
I'm trying to
Take
see
it off.
the bonnet, baby.
Come out.
Oh my God. That brings us into our first topic.
I'm gonna say it does actually. So over this past week, Offset allegedly was talking to some some chick again.
It's Jade. Her name is Jade, and is what's his name? 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine, baby mama.
Yeah, well, no, not baby mama. His girlfriend. His girlfriend.
He about to get released soon though too. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, he didn't tell it. He tried to tell it like a kindergarten.
He said, "Nigga, I'm about to get out of jail. I'm about to take over the rap game again."
Oh my God, and he probably will for real. I mean, honestly. You know,
I'm gonna say he was entertaining.
People love to just jump on the bandwagon of anything, so they just shit. You never know. He snitching because ain't no way you was that clenched up.
I'm snitching though too. Shit.
You was looking at some real deal shit, and now you about to be out here doing the motherfucking moonwalk in a month.
Otherwise, it was one of the things. Otherwise, he thought he was about that life till they told him in years.
He was like,
showed him right,
and it's like, I'll tell you anything.
Right.
I'll tell you anything.
Write this down. I got all the tea.
Matter of fact, you might want to get a whole notebook to scroll down.
Yeah, matter of fact, you might want to actually put your voice memo on.
Hey, just record my shit and say it again.
Yeah, like
right.
But going back to it, so Offset was caught messaging Jade. You said her name was
in her DM. He slid in her DM on Instagram, and she took a video from somebody else's phone of her phone, which is like a really cracked screen. So she really waiting for Tekashi to get out because she needs somebody to get her a new phone or her screen fixed or something.
Let's go get plasma. That's what gives some money real quick.
This is always his motherfucking solution. But anyways, like I was saying, so she took a video of her DMs, went to his page from the username at the top of the DM. Y'all know how the DMs look. And just I don't even think she said anything. She was just showing it. And then
she's showing Cardi B more so.
And then next day or the day after that, Cardi B go come on like, we been having a good weekend. We had a lovely weekend, a family weekend, and his shit was hacked. Y'all know his stuff hacked, and I'm just like, okay.
So
his
then
stuff got hacked 5 minutes after.
Well, no, on Twitter, then he was somehow he eat ass, he gay, and something about he love to eat some other shit, whatever. But anyway,
which I mean is probably
true. But the biggest thing was, people are like, nigga, you lying. What your Instagram got to do with your Twitter? But they're two different. Most likely, they're two different passwords, or if they're not, they're the same thing. But nigga, they ain't got to do with one of these. All your shit would be hacked at that point, most likely. But it brings us to our main point, really, of what is the biggest lie you have told to not get caught cheating?
Well, I've never done it, but I've been told, oh, baby, she just a friend. She my cousin. She's my cousin.
So that was a big one.
Yeah.
So we're talking about like she finds out about the chick.
She sees the chick, but you can convince her that it's not the chick. So what's the biggest lie you
She
did
asked you about the chick.
get away with?
I ain't never been. That's new age.
It's new age.
Yeah, because it's like
smart.
Yeah.
You ain't
that's just messy.
caught.
Yeah.
That's just messy.
I'm not getting caught cheating. What kind of game is going on right now?
I honestly don't even like. To me, it doesn't make sense how you get caught. Like I'm like, nigga, there's 1,000 different ways you could have finessed that before you even had
I'm
this.
trying to think. I've never got caught cheating.
Never got caught.
Like maybe she go through your phone and maybe you didn't delete something.
Only time my phone has ever been gone through is 2 chicks I wasn't fucking. I've never been caught like cheating. Like
or maybe not even necessarily caught, but like caught talking to somebody that maybe she was suspicious about. Like I don't know who this is.
But that's what I'm saying. It was the truth.
It was the truth.
I wasn't having sex with her.
Nobody's never went through my phone.
Yeah.
For real.
I tell you, this is a new age thing, man.
Yeah.
This is like under 30-year-old girl stuff. That
Right.
I ain't never
I'm
had to deal
also
with
gonna
it.
say this. Plus, I never went through nobody
Yeah.
else's phone because I don't pay that damn bill.
No.
I don't pay the bill. And plus, I've always been told in life, when you go looking for something, you're gonna find it,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be salty.
Yeah, you gonna find it.
I never did get after that. My mom told me that, and I was like, "Yeah, you right," because now my motherfucking feelings is hurt. Okay, I'm sitting here pouting. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
I'm trying to think now. The biggest lie I've told. I mean, just that we friends.
Just caught up.
I mean, just that we friends. We ain't got nothing going on. This ain't right now, Devon. You know, if this ain't happening right now, but this is
in the past before I, before
we
I was found
we knew
love.
each other, right? Before we got married, right?
It was happiness.
Right. But no, I'm trying to think. I mean, just that mean that we
or
friends.
What somebody told you, or maybe somebody told you, maybe you was suspicious about somebody, and you confronted your significant other, and you asked them about them, and they just like, oh, this is just so and so, or whatever the fuck they said, and it came out to be like, oh, I was, messing with this person,
flipping around. I haven't really had that happen to me more so like that.
Or maybe you just don't know.
Yeah. I was like, I might not know.
Yeah, no, of course we don't. That's what I'm saying. It's not happened.
The game done changed, like you said. It's like now you'll
sloppy.
You'll get niggas that'll call you from their girlfriend's phone.
Yeah, it's just weird.
I'm like, what kind of bitch shit is that?
Or why are you inboxing women on Instagram?
Right.
I have never inboxed a woman on anything ever, and I never will.
Why?
Why?
I'm kind of like, is it real? Because
because dudes do it, I guess.
Are you really that stupid though? Because like you said, this new age shit that people always trying to be like, aha, I got your dude, or I got your girl. Like, look at this. We in that type of mindset now with social media and all of this stuff that you got going on. That it's like that's really, really risky. Like, you might as well tell your driver at 3 a.m. to go pull up at her house and be like, "Bitch, do you miss me?" Like, versus sliding in the DMs, because it's like the way they got shit now. It's like, really, she screen recording it.
Yes.
Oh, that's
people so fishy.
Well, I mean, it's all also for attention. Look at how thirsty these motherfuckers are after me.
Yeah, like
you just had a nice ass pic, so I hit a DM.
You had to be off a perk or something to do even. Because in my mind, I'm like,
can we be honest?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He married a woman who used to drug dudes and rob them.
And I feel like we have not talked about that enough.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, this situation is not like if.
And think about it. Yeah. She did the same thing OJ did.
Yeah.
Really roughly think about it. She did the same damn thing. Yep.
Bill Cosby.
Well, Bill Cosby. My fault.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same, but we ain't talking about like Will and Jada or some kind of black relationship.
Aunt Viv, the first Aunt Viv career.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, if this was like Martin was or Steve Harvey was in something, we talking about an ex stripper who used to drug people and a weird dope boy dude who weird.
Used to sell stuff out of Subway.
Yeah, like come on, man. This is if you had to think, it's like T.I. Tiny thing. When people be acting all shy. I'm like,
can we talk about that?
I'm like, what did you think? What did you expect from T.I. and Tiny? Like, I don't understand what you expect from Miss Piggy and T.I.
Like, this shit is
A perfect relationship.
I'm like, I literally want
All
to
these times.
punch.
See,
T.I.
it's just
in the
like you
fucking
said,
face.
though. People take these superstars' relationships seriously. Nobody is perfect.
Yeah,
They're all human. They're all bound
They
to
go
fuck
through
up,
the
make
same
mistakes.
stuff we do with
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hell, they both sneaked out on each other.
Yeah.
Hell, he did what he did, and she went with.
They
Money
made
team
made
for a
songs
minute.
about it.
and talk about Big Boy and his wife from Outkast. Yeah, but like it's a bunch of people in good relationships.
Right.
Ludacris
But
and
you
his
don't hear
wife.
about them.
Once the tarnish wore off that she was a cute doctor,
Right.
nobody cared no more. That's been 5-6 years ago. Yeah, I mean, you mean Swiss Beats?
Swiss
Beats.
Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you're
But-
right.
She was part of a. At first, she was part of the.
And she stole him from a
What you
woman.
mean?
she stole him from.
She stole him from his wife.
Yeah,
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, you know, that's real shit.
Yeah.
You know, she made that song about a blended family.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's some
And
drama.
I
So,
mean-
you know,
I mean, it happened.
but they stuck it out.
They did it right, and you heard nothing from him since.
yeah. At that
they
point,
seem
you gotta be
very.
quiet.
They seem very in a good place, and I'm just like, oh,
And I couldn't imagine. This is the thing
Gosh.
about marriage is the level of calm that exists in it.
Mhm.
You need it. I couldn't imagine marrying a chick on reality TV and then all of a sudden her not wanting reality TV style stuff to happen in my relationship no more. Like she probably manufacturing this stuff, man.
Just to get some
That's how
shit-
she got
get some
relevant.
Shit riled up. Yeah. I'm saying, if you think about, I don't know if you ever watched Real Housewives of Atlanta, but Kenya Moore, her and her dude.
You know what? I'm disappointed in Kenya Moore because Kenya Moore could have been like. I remember when she was on the
She's
Jamie
still
Foxx
on
show
that?
back in the day.
Mm-hmm. She
I
came back
remember
this
when she
season.
was on Martin.
Yeah, she was on all of
Yeah,
them.
she
That was the first time I
was
heard
on-
the
she
10
was
joke.
Making the
Yeah,
cameo.
the
Tennessee joke. Jamie Foxx was like, "You from Tennessee?" And she was like, "No." He was like, "Because you're the only 10 I see." That was on the Jamie Foxx show. I thought Kenya Moore was the baddest. I was like a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I did too. I
Yeah.
thought she was.
yeah, oh my god! And
I
then
mean,
she turned
she
to reality
still
TV.
is, but like just seeing her now and
She's
like
crazy.
just her actual personality, it's like, ugh, girl.
Yeah, that's more of that. That
And it-
matters a lot.
Yeah, and it
It does.
seems like it. I mean, a lot of it was out of desperation because
Mhm.
she went off people's standard of what needs to happen in life
Mhm.
versus what her standard needed to be or what she
Yeah,
just should,
yeah.
should have expected.
I think it was probably a combination of both. Like maybe I feel like her thought process kind of went in line with other people's thought process too. Cause like she was always like my biological clock
Mhm.
ticking. I need a child. Some people they just feel like they just need a kid or need a family or need a
I
man.
would say that's because that's the norm, though, or the quote unquote norm. Where people
Well,
are having babies.
But then you got to think about how she grew up too. That was probably something like a void she was trying to fill and always wanted. She always
Yeah,
probably
Hank, she
wanted
got
to use
rid
a
of shit with her
family to
mom.
fill that
Oh,
void.
Well, that's the
Lord,
problem. She need to fix herself.
So-
She want a
Her
baby
family.
at 50.
I love Jay.
Mhm.
I'm just saying though, like
She
she,
Hell
got, she
no.
got a baby.
What
the
if-
way she
she got
talked,
2
it
years, or
didn't
like a
seem
1
like
girl
it
now.
was just
She
like
had a
she was
baby?
doing it to appease
Mhm.
what everybody else was
And I'm
doing.
about to
Like,
go through a divorce.
yeah, like it just seemed
So
like
she's gonna be down near 70, trying to chase that child around and stuff.
Mhm.
who had a baby? Somebody had a baby
Kenya.
at 50.
Or no,
Janet
Janet
Jackson did.
Yeah, and I'm just like, who girl? Who
The
girl?
baby gonna be taken care of. It got a billionaire daddy. Shit. Ain't gonna need
Yeah,
for nothing.
I mean, yeah,
It's a
because
dad
when you get too
mama's
tired
around.
to run after that kid, that nanny got you on lock.
Shit, but
Come
the
on,
average-
little Essie. Come on, Essie. I don't know what the baby name
Maybe she
is.
wanted to have a kid because having kids are beautiful.
Maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe she wanted to have a kid because of that. Maybe because her biological clock was ticking. Like she just felt like she needed the kid to fill that void. You know, shit. She
What
wanted the
void?
kid.
Everybody
The
don't got
void in
voids.
Her
Void.
She got a void though. I ain't gonna.
She definitely had a
Who
void.
got
We
a
watched
void?
the show. No, she has a void in her. Like
Who?
Yeah.
Kenya Moore. It's
Kenya
an absence.
Moore.
Like she ain't got a
the way
good relationship
grew
with her
up.
mom.
Mhm.
Her mom don't want to talk to her. Her dad.
She could have got
He's on
dogs.
drugs.
Yeah.
She got dogs.
She got
That-
dogs.
Coulda got
They
some
wasn't
cats.
doing nothing.
No, she wanted a man. She wanted a
She
family.
wanted a man. She
wanted
wanted a
She
family.
mentioned how she wanted this family
She
for
wants
years.
she yeah
Really?
so that's what
Mhm.
I mean by that. She was filling a void because they actually on the show they went in depth on like her life and she run chasing after her mother and her father and them, just like even with the cameras there, not wanting to talk to her and stuff, and that embarrassment that she felt, and all these people putting their opinions in on that situation, and it's just like, okay, you can understand why she wants this family life so bad, because it's something that she never really got to experience.
Never got to experience some life. So
maybe that was fueling it.
But think about it now. The dude done left, so now she's stuck raising a baby on her own.
Yeah,
that is true.
But I mean, shit.
She got her housewife check.
But it's like the lesser of two evils. Like, even though I had the husband and I have the baby, and the husband leaving, but I still got the baby. That's really what I wanted from the jump. Maybe that's her whole little thing. Like, I don't even care about this nigga for real, because he seemed like he wasn't interested at all from the, like, listen, I'm just here to give you this nuts.
He's just a donor then,
basically, because the way he was like really horrible and childish from the clip that I saw, like just ignoring her when she right there talking to him. And I'm like, wow, you ain't even gonna say nothing to the girl. Like, damn, you just got like
hello.
Who,
Aunt Crystal.
So I said, hey, Auntie.
Okay. Where we at?
I'm looking at both of them. I'm all.
What's up, Greg Clark? Right. Unseen Click. When the video coming out?
Yeah.
But we're gonna move on to our next topic, though.
You talking about hat fishing?
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
So
what's the next topic?
Jordan Sparks.
You really want to talk about this?
I did, yeah.
Thirsty
so Jordan
ass.
Sparks, her husband was seen out with a woman, and they were just real close in the picture. Everybody was talking shit about it, saying, why is Jordan Sparks' husband out here being so close to this woman? Look like he having an affair.
They look alike. Her and her husband.
Oh, I don't know.
That probably could have been his sister or something.
They look alike.
It's a friend from high school.
Friend from high school, okay.
So basically, Jordan Sparks was saying that she doesn't know. She doesn't allow her man. She doesn't put limitation on what her man's friends are. They can be women, and she doesn't have a problem with it.
She's secure within herself
in the relationship. So I was going to ask y'all, have you?
And
ever
she
probably
like, fuck it. If she came in a take them.
I'm saying. So I was going to ask y'all if y'all have ever had a person that you dated in the past put a limitation on who your friends could be, really, more so.
No.
Whether that they can only be males or they can only be females.
No.
You can't have a friend of the opposite.
No.
One thing about me, I'm sorry, because I see her.
I'm thinking like, hey,
whatever. She gonna end up saying no because we gonna be anyway.
What?
Yeah, I've never. I've never had. I never had, man. I don't get into a long thing. But.
No. Jay.
I'm trying to think of both sides of it, because me on my side, no. Has somebody that I've dated ever said no? Because I mean, honestly, you would be the only person that they would be like no to, but no. But for me, probably.
You would put limitations on a friendship?
Probably.
Why? I think women do. Women do in general.
Yeah, because it just seemed like we just more jealous, I guess.
Do you worry the friend was gonna want what you have?
Because I know how girls are, yes. Sometimes girls just, like, if they see you playing with a toy, they want to play with that toy too.
You know what kills me about women in 2019? I'm sorry, I gotta say it. When we do this, if we say that in the reverse, we sexist. The feminists is blowing down on us. If we say stop wearing that revealing shit to the club because they're gonna look at your ass, something wrong with us. It ain't about me. It ain't about dude. You gotta trust me. What about trusting him?
Right.
Who cares what she wants?
Listen.
Jay just said
I ain't sis. This ain't me. I just know how bitches be, and yeah, don't be around her. But I'm a different. I got trust issues, abandonment issues, so I'm fucked up. So for me, if I see you be, and then I also have this thing where it's like, who am I to come in and be like, your friend for 15 years, you cannot no longer be.
Oh no, not 15 years. What if he got a new job and she a cool chick?
No, I'm good.
Oh, that's all.
It should never be. I mean, and then it also.
But what if they just go to lunch together?
He can't meet a cool chick.
Listen.
She said she a cool chick.
Because I'm all the cool chick.
Okay, let me be honest, man. Golly, man.
Golly.
We don't like y'all as much as we used to once we with y'all for a long time.
Damn.
We still love y'all. We still will kill for y'all, but like, you want to talk about bills and shit. Sometimes we don't want to talk about that.
I mean, I get that because sometimes we don't like y'all ugly asses as much as we did when we first
it's always easier to talk to a friend than it is to talk to a partner.
I mean, I get that part, but I think it's just maybe for me, maybe it's the vibe. The vibe I get from the girl. If I meet
but you probably
her,
want to be around her a lot.
If I ever do be in a situation where I meet the girl and I don't like her vibe, or maybe she calling and we laying in the bed at 4 a.m.
What is a vibe? How in the world could we regulate the vibe? You feel what I'm saying? No matter what happened. Oh, you see how she crossed her left leg, that bitch. You can say whatever.
She wants you. She wants you. Okay.
That bitch open her legs too fast for me.
Maybe she too close.
Like, from a vibe.
Maybe she too close, or maybe when she walk into the room, she just greet him and she don't greet the girlfriend.
She don't know you.
Yeah, but it's like it's common courtesy to speak to everybody in the room. And I'm his girlfriend.
Well, hopefully he introduces you. Hopefully he introduces you.
Don't act like I'm not here. Don't be like, oh hey, how you doing?
You could have been a sister.
No, no matter who I am, I'm still a whole person right next to the nigga.
He has to introduce you at that point then.
Okay, but I'm just saying it's the vibe, baby.
Like, hey,
how about to call you Tay
right here? You know,
Jay, we got to get the self whatever under control.
No, I forget. I know
because this makes it easy.
I definitely
makes it easy to cheat. All he got to do is be like, "Hey, make sure you speak to her and don't do nothing crazy." You know what I'm saying? Like, just have your own. Like, I don't care what's going on, because if you depend on other people and the way they maneuver and the way they talk and interact to like affect the way you look at it. He can manipulate this. You giving him too much power. You giving slick niggas way too much power.
You know what's funny?
You ain't wrong.
I've actually said that very same thing to
her
me? Yes, I have.
You giving slick niggas too much power.
Have I not?
I mean, keep talking.
Keep drinking, right?
Keep talking.
You know what? Honestly, for Jay, nothing I say is real until you say it. So please, everything that I've told her.
This is so true. I've told him and Tay this plenty of times. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta talk to Dan first.
Right. I said the same thing to you.
Yeah, we've had this conversation before. I'm like, you know what, Dev did say the same thing. So maybe it's right. Like, and then I've had that happen with my mom too. Like, she's always like, you know what? I be saying the same shit to you, but it don't register until one of your little friends say it. I'm like, you know what? You goddamn right, Deborah.
And they still ain't registering Deborah until somebody else says it.
I don't think it's my opinion, I think sometimes your friends too close.
The way you break it down though is just so raw to me that it just be like, you know what? It just
because life's way more simple than we make it out to be. We be thinking
yeah, and I'm the type of person that overthink everything. So you have to be direct. Extremely direct with me
and break it down
7
times.
Sometimes your dude have a female friend because he really doesn't like hanging around you as much as he used to. It's really, and I know that sounds messed up, but that's the truth.
That's kind of hurtful.
I'm just being honest.
Like, why you don't like hanging around me? Because I'm crazy.
It's not like that.
It ain't like that. It's hard.
It's not like that. Suppose he meets somebody at work that's cool, and he just go to lunch with him and stuff like that.
Well, shit, maybe that should come with age, because at this point, it's still not registering.
Too many times though.
It ain't registering to me. If it's because I just feel like there's just so much foul stuff going on out here.
I mean, if someone's gonna do it, they're gonna do it.
It don't matter.
The times in the past when I have cheated, I have never been a girl I went to lunch with. Come on.
Right.
Yeah, and it really
I got more respect for the woman I'm with to be fucking the girl that I'm seen with 2 hours a day.
And you know what? It's crazy because I've had that happen to me too. I'm worried about a chick, and it was a completely different chick that you done brought up 5 different times, and it don't even register in my mind. But I'm thinking about this girl because the vibes was not right. Okay.
Because you gave him the power to control the vibes with the girl that was for real.
I'm gonna have her keep thinking that it's her.
Yeah.
But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna get this one right here. And she ain't even thinking about it.
So ask me again if I ever been caught cheating.
Everybody got to get their ass.
And ask me how you keep that separate.
Well, how you keep it separate?
It's like a hand trick. It's like, look at this hand. Look at this hand.
Pay attention to this over here.
Send a text and forget your phone is on the counter while you go to Walmart. Give her the bait. Who is this? Oh, call her. Divert her attention.
Because that ain't even the what. I'm telling you, I smashing the walls out of this girl over here. I'm obliterating the mission. But
that's funny.
Damn, Cardi. Damn me. Damn all of us. Fuck. We both get distracted. You know what? This is why I'm just like, you know what? Fuck these relationships. Just go to work. Go to school.
Get paid and be done.
Go to school. Go to work and just, thug it out that way.
Well, no, I would say for that one, but then they were talking about how Cardi just was stupid because she just was defending the bullshit of his Instagram got hacked.
You want to believe the nigga that you had a kid when you married to?
Yeah, you want to believe him, but you got know they limitations and they bullshit.
You
should know your partner.
Guy.
Plus, she probably saving face too.
Yes,
she's saving face for the public.
Yeah, she probably beating his ass.
Because she was about to leave him before about cheating. So I mean,
think about it.
Some more.
How many times people asked LeBron, was he leaving? He said, "Well, I'm here now."
Yeah.
I'm gonna say how many times was it? Didn't they say LeBron had a baby with that one news reporter?
Yeah,
Sharon Reed.
Shipped out to Florida.
What's the name? Got a break, baby.
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
And he beat his woman up.
He put hands on Gabrielle?
No, it was his baby mama.
I don't feel like it's Gabrielle. I feel like she'll beat his ass.
It was Siobhan, the girl. Well,
the
girl from Chicago. She a hood chick from Chicago. She probably would have put hands on.
Yeah, I feel like she had hands on at his door.
Probably went both ways around.
Right.
Yeah.
Stuffing
She's punching his ass in the mouth first, and he started fighting back.
Right. Exactly. You know.
He said what?
Oh my gosh.
But you know.
I'm gonna say so. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into Keith Allen a little bit, actually, or Papa
nice
Allen,
guy.
as Jay likes to say.
The nice guy.
Papa Allen.
What's good?
Let's get into it.
So let's go back a little bit on who you are. So I know, of course, the history about my dad, of course, y'all. So let's first go back to Eddie Black.
Wow.
Who is that?
That was back in the days when I used to do music with Dark Cloud. That was me, Mr. Hood, G-Host. Matter of fact, actually, G-Host is in this building down on the first floor with Creative Cage. Shout out to him. And E Young, Erupt. He's down in Atlanta, Georgia now. And Demo, Animosity and things, and we started about like 1990. Actually, I started working with Dave back in 94, 93, 94. And then HUD joined in because me and HUD used to work together downtown. And then HUD said he could rap and stuff like that. So I brought him around Dave and we started doing stuff. Then Erupt came and joined it. Then Animosity came right after that. And then we started doing shows and everything and whatnot.
So was your first passion always music then? Back then?
Yes. Music and sports. I actually wanted to play in the major leagues.
For baseball?
Yes. That's why I'm a baseball fan. Hell, I couldn't hit like you. I couldn't hit like you.
I want to get that out there.
I couldn't hit like you.
Yeah, I play baseball.
Yeah. He should have been. He had a spot on Glenville for 4 straight years and never played.
Was Glenville that good though?
Oh.
Or should I went to Lincoln West and played?
You can't have it both ways. You can't play football for Glenville and go play for Lincoln West.
Transfer, can't you?
I'm on the corner from Lincoln West right now. You because it is like little Dominican Republic over there.
Yeah.
That's the
And Lincoln West was good with even when I was in school.
Herpy High, right?
Herpy High.
Anyway.
They used to talk trash about Shaw. Talking about Shaw had AIDS.
I did hear about that.
Yeah, they say all the time.
Right. But actually, music and being a baseball player. I actually wanted to go to MLB and stuff, but I actually liked the music. Always liked the music from the time I was real young, from like I was 5 years old and stuff. I used to spin my mama and daddy's records and stuff like that and everything. I probably should have been a DJ for real. Instead of asking for Atari or ColecoVision, I maybe should have asked for turntables back then. But so we formed Dark Cloud and stuff and everything, and we did shows for a couple of years and stuff. And then
y'all kind of stopped. When y'all stopped?
Sometimes life hits you and life hits everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So,
So where'd you make your next transition to then? Or what was the next
transition? I made that to coaching, believe it or not, because you got a little bit older. So I always got suckered into coaching. every time from T-ball. I ain't even want to coach. I'll just sit there.
I was the coach last summer. My daughter.
Yeah, check out. I just sit there. Next thing you know, I get pulled in and stuff. Man. So I got pulled in from T-ball. Then when he got to playing football from Forest Hill Tigers and stuff, I got to coaching. Then when he got up and playing baseball around in the year, I got to assist helping him out with his team because at first, when he first played with the Crawfords in Little F, that was the worst team in Little League history. They had the Bad News Bears beat. I think every game a team scored 20 on them, just about. But I actually got to being a full head coach when he turned like 12 or 13. So I got to doing that and everything. And I tell people, and one thing I had to learn, you got to coach them all the same. Because I used to be on his case before.
I hate going to practice.
I used to be on his case.
Damn, coach, and my dad. Gotta go home with this.
Yeah, I used to be on this case. And see, the thing was, Vince would be like, your son should be way better than this because he'll coach his son and stuff like that. So, you know, it was bad. But then one day I got on him real bad in the game, and Vince pulled me aside and told me, it's like, look, I need your son out there at first base. He said, that boy right there at second base to miss every ball hit to him, and you ain't said shit. So after that, I started taking it easier on him. Like when I got to actual being a full-time coach, and when he got the big F, it was like autopilot with him and stuff. Except one time, my catchers had to wear cups. And guess where he played? Him and this other boy didn't bring their cups to practice. So I told them, so you mean to tell me y'all ain't wear y'all cups? So that means we'd have to forfeit if it was a game today. So I had them running and everything. I had them running.
Get the asses out there.
I had them running. But other than that, I enjoyed coaching. It got a lot easier when he was gone. And the reason I'm saying I ain't saying like, you know, asshole or nothing, but when your kid is there, you try to make sure your kid shines. And I think that's what almost everybody that coaches to have a son or a daughter plays. You try to make sure they shine, or at least they are the top ones. Well, when he left, I was able to concentrate more on the kids all the way around. And stuff. So I got to coach him for 7 years. Then I went to broadcasting school and everything and stuff. I did it really as an escape my old job at the time. But it was just an escape. I went to broadcasting school, learned how to use the camera and all that stuff. And I actually learned how to really do video, really shooting their games when he was in high school. Shooting their games. And then I had an internship where all I had to do was go to the Lake Erie schools and call in the score at the end of each quarter. But I take my camera and all that stuff and try to shoot highlights and stuff. And then with G-Host, he had the setup in his basement. He had a green screen and everything. We'll make little sports reports and all that. And all that got my first job in broadcasting with Ohio Sportsnet. And I was a main main camera guy and stuff. So, you know. Then I got to doing radio shows and stuff like that. I got on this one show called The Sunday Hangover. It didn't last too long and stuff like that. It didn't last. Shout out to Morning Central Studio. Shout out to Chris Vaughn and Alan Dove for giving me my first chance. And then later on that year, me and G-Host and my man Sean and Eric, we went on to form this show called The Hood Point, which was cut of the line and stuff. We hosted some of everybody. We had, y'all remember the movie Swing Low, Sweet Chariot that came out like 3-4 years ago? We was like one of the first people to interview the directors and their cast. We was one of the first people to do that. We interviewed Mike Berry.
Johnny.
Filmworks, yeah, Johnny Filmworks, yep. Interviewed them and stuff. And I've interviewed East Tech coach. I've had former Major League Baseball player Chuck Smith on there. And then after that, with the Hood Point, I wanted to do a hip hop show while I was working at Ohio Media School. Now it used to be used to be a OM, whatever the hell it was now.
CB.
Yeah, so I came up with a show called Mad Mondays, where I have a lot of the local hip hop tracks from people, underground hip hop tracks and stuff, and a lot of local underground artists in for interviews. And
I'm gonna go with them actually.
Cause I wanted to give the underground a voice in Cleveland. Cause there's so much talent in Cleveland, it's ridiculous.
It is a lot.
It's a whole lot of talent.
On the podcast of the week, outside of the major hubs, this is probably the big. Like you got New York, Atlanta, Houston, LA, Chicago, Detroit.
Yes.
Though you got 6 cities.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who I would probably put. You got like the Miami, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You got Cleveland, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Don't even know.
Right.
People
Cleveland.
don't even know.
Cleveland is slept on, but it's a whole lot of talented artists. Like we had Jay Jig on our show, and she's down, I think, in Atlanta now or something like that. Had Jay Jig, Denisha Indica Spitz. We done had some of everybody. The last Hood Point show, I interviewed Johnny O.
No, okay.
I interviewed Johnny O for the last Hood Point show, and it was tripped out because you interviewing somebody that you've been listening to on club style since I was like 14, 15 years old, and you talking to him just like it ain't nothing and stuff like that. And then also since we was in their studios down in Nerves, so it was good. And, actually it's been good to me and stuff. And later on, I'll get back in the game through a different way and stuff like that.
You want to get into that a little bit?
Yeah, we can get into it a little bit.
So what's next for you then?
2020, tentatively in 2020, I'm gonna start Mad Mundayz Radio, where at first it's just gonna be underground Cleveland music 24/7 and stuff. For all the artists, local artists in Cleveland that got music, send it to our email, madmondays5@gmail.com. It don't matter if you cussing out on your stuff, we'll play it. Just can't be whacked though. Just can't be whacked though. Cause I'm gonna tell you, when I first started doing Mad Mondays, you know who I was getting cuts from the most? I was getting stuff from out of town artists.
Really?
I got stuff from people from Houston, Philly, Washington, Cali. I was getting stuff from them first. And then, slowly, since you have guests and stuff, they come in and everything. So it'll be Mad Mundayz Radio. Then the live broadcast, it'll be a different selection of stuff. That'll be coming probably in the second quarter of the year, from spring to summer. And then everything will be everything, basically, just about.
Well, now, what made you want to actually do that?
Just wanted to do something different. Always want to push the envelope.
Yeah.
I never really want to do the same thing and stuff like that. And I actually want to have a vehicle. Also, we're going to have an app also. It's going to be Mad Mundayz Radio app. And I guess you'll be able to get it at your Google Play Store.
He got a radio. I was about to say that when he first started.
Yeah.
Through the headphones, out.
Yeah.
Sounds, but through the headphones, you can really tell.
Right, exactly.
So wait, so the app, get into that a little bit. What would the app consist of?
The app, you'll be able to listen to all the broadcasts, music 24/7. Yep.
24/7. You got access to Papa Allen.
Right. So that'll be coming in January. Somewhere January or February. But mainly that focus for them first 3-4 months of the year, it's just gonna mainly be music. Just about. That's gonna be music.
How long have you been working on this project also?
I've actually been thinking about it for a while. For real.
Do you have a name for that?
It'll be Mad Mundayz Radio. Be that.
Because I've been drinking and
Yeah.
I haven't drank in a while.
I'm like,
Did you just ask what the name?
I'm like, I'm sorry.
Jay is at her limit, y'all. She's probably gonna stop drinking. She is leaning over at this point.
So I'm gonna need y'all to download the app. And if y'all know any artists that got music, madmondays5@gmail.com.
We had a few on here.
Because it's tripped out. Because I was telling my son when they was doing a hosting at some event, and when I found out that Malik X was on there. Oh, okay.
Because the live ended.
All right. we on a break right now and everything. You know.
Technical difficulties.
Right,
Facebook's still going strong.
Facebook's still going strong. Shout out to all of y'all that's tuned in to the watch party that I put on for y'all.
Hey, shout out to the watch party.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's tuned in on the watch party and everything.
Love the watch party. We love you guys.
All right, so what's going again right now?
What's up, D. Dawson? Mad Mondays will be back as a radio show, but right now, had to go through some things, so everything we gonna morph into something bigger.
But no, what you were saying though, you were saying about how you had Malik X.
Yeah, we had Malik X on twice.
Yep, we did.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
We had him on about twice and everything. Yeah, he had me on up at one spot on St. Clair because he used to do open mic up there and everything. The one spot on St. Clair by 140 something and stuff.
I don't know.
And he had me on there. Yeah, he had me come up on the stage and
making his rounds because I be seeing him on all the flyers.
Dude be working hard. He be getting his grind out.
Who's in your podcast?
No, he has not
they had hosted a live event on Halloween.
Oh, that was
okay. Yep, and he was there.
Okay.
Darius Check the Price Smith.
Yeah.
Right.
Check the price.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Oh. Darius,
the price you pay, Smith.
Right.
Oh,
dude got endless.
Shout out to Darius. We love Darius here on the Real Spit podcast.
Yeah, and dude got endless music. Endless music. Very talented brother.
Yes, he is. We cannot wait to have him on the podcast. Hopefully. Hold on one moment. Well, y'all can continue.
So okay.
Well, no, I'm gonna say. Well, really, I'm safe from now. So you have the Mad Mondays app coming out soon. Now, what are some of your future plans for the app also?
For the app? Actually,
right now it's going to be music.
It's going to be music, but also pretty soon, once we get like the live broadcasting and stuff like that, and we'll also start incorporating that in also as time goes on and stuff. Or like we do interviews, outside interviews and stuff like me and you was doing with people and stuff like that.
I'm saying because we were doing interviews out in the city. What's it called again? I'm sorry.
It was out in Cleveland Heights.
No. I'm talking about what's the show called?
Oh, the show is Leaders and Legends Show.
Yeah.
With the Triad Committee. Shout out to Linnell. Shout out to Reg. We're gonna be getting back to that too. Okay. Actually, we're gonna be getting back to that. I got to talk to Linnell because we're gonna have different arrangements and everything. Probably be shooting live from his house and eating seafood and everything. So we're gonna be doing that. Shrimp, crab legs, all that.
You have a seafood bag like that one part.
Hey, he do it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, he do it like that. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff going on in 2020. Right now we're on a hiatus right now and everything. I want to get this done and stuff like that, and then maybe in the future I just gotta probably find a space to actually do the show, like the live show or whatever like that, where we can record the audio and whatnot and stuff. So
So let's say like for future, like would it be a way for people like to send you, let's say not even just music, but let's say podcasts, let's say radio, different things where they just speak with people, or even more interviews, not just from your group, but from like other groups and all. So would that be a possibility for the future?
Because I want to have like a different array of shows on there. So I want to have a different array of shows. So we'll gradually take each step as it comes. Well, I'll gradually take each step as it comes, basically. So
good to know. I'm gonna say, well, hey, y'all look out for the Mad Mondays app coming soon.
Yeah, be in 2020.
Right.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get into our last thing, really.
What's that?
Now Jay's gone, as y'all can see right now.
Jay done went on the phone call. What's up, Ben?
I'm gonna say Jaden got.
What's up, Fareed?
So we're gonna see what happens.
What's up, Denise Jarvis? What's up, Sharice? Shalom.
We might not see her.
Right. She might just be checked out for the rest of the evening right now.
It's the father and son show right now. Father and show. This guy is my son. That's Keith Jr. and I'm Keith Allen. So I know my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But no, so that's what we're gonna really talk about is the I don't know if y'all know, but more so about the men wigs they have going on right now. where these wigs are glued onto guys' scalps. So these guys will be completely bald already.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, they haircut. Yeah,
and then they glue it all
I
down.
thought you was about to say wig. Okay.
No,
They'll glue it on down and have hair long as me in 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say so. Well, what do you think about them? Would you get one if you needed one? Or
I would just. I had a baldy my whole like high school, and then my first 3 years of college.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love Derek Coleman. That was my favorite.
Play for Syracuse. Yeah.
And then I had the baldy, and I was a Jordan fan, and so
Yeah.
I had the baldy. So I would just go back to the baldy.
Now
Like,
let
I'm
me,
grow my hair out now. I'm about to have my hair. I'm about to have it. I'm gonna sponge it up again. I'm gonna grow my hair back out.
Yeah.
As long as I can grow it, I'm a couple years away from 40. So as long as I got it, I'm gonna grow it. cuz.
Keep it going.
hey, that's what I said. So,
Yeah.
Well, you got dread, so yours
Yeah,
sticking in there, right?
he good.
Right.
Mhm.
Hairline right. That's
Right.
that's the test.
Right.
You be having the dreads, you be like,
It's
cuz
a little
You be
thin,
some
bro.
people that be a little thin back here and
the
stuff
dread,
like
the
that.
hairline be back here.
Yeah.
Right. You be
Dreads-
like, you might need to let
Dreads
that
back.
go, cuz.
Yeah. I just say for you no more. You gotta listen.
Yeah.
to it
Right.
now.
That's crazy, man.
But no, I would say because basically, what they call them, hatfish now or
Yeah.
hairfish now. Because people out here tricking people with it. I said if it was me, I probably would, like you said, just go bald.
Yeah,
but then I thought I'm like, well, shit. If I can pull off an illusion real quick,
Yeah.
I guess I will.
They
go
do
ahead
it
and
all the
get that.
time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say women do it.
Women
Shit,
do it all the time.
listen, they got a nice wig on most times.
Mhm.
Extensions added in, so shit,
Eyelashes
why can't we do it?
ain't real.
Fuck that. Fuck that. If my
Baldy,
shit was going or
Cut it.
whatever, I just cut this
Yeah, I
shit
cut
off
it
and
all
be
off.
bald.
I go.
I've had a bald head before, so you know what I'm saying? I had a bald head, so I'll just cut
Listen,
that shit
now you
off.
got other options. You're not gonna go bald if you don't want to. Now you can have the hair for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
It's gonna
but
fall off after about 2 weeks, but
fuck
you
that.
got the option now.
I just gotta live with that shit. What else? Can
long
they
you been
pull it
growing
off?
yours?
They can put. I mean,
Huh?
How long you been growing yours? I'm sorry.
12 years.
Man.
I'm saying you used to have the whole head dreaded too, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying
It's that
yeah.
whole
Then you
head.
just cut the size off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
12 years.
But I'm gonna say no. You can pull it off. I mean, well, like really, you mean like rip it off? I mean, people can't. Like I remember watching an episode of Catfish.
LeBron's almost came off one time during the game.
I
a couple
did
months
see that.
ago.
Yeah.
Now listen, don't forget we got Tyga, who got his
Really?
new shit. I don't know. If
Tiger
it's
who?
Tyga the rapper.
He got that shit in his head.
I don't know if it's the thing or if it's really that they just moved it from his ass to his head.
Oh my God!
You know they use
LeBron got
booty
that
hairs.
ass here.
What?
He definitely
They
got
use-
ass
they
hair.
use-
Oh,
okay, so
hell
from what I understand,
you is not taking no hairs
they
off
take
my
hairs
ass,
from your ass
to put it up here.
Yes, and that
Oh,
way
fuck
they help.
that.
They implant it into your scalp where they can do with that.
Oh,
And that way
hell
that you'll
no.
keep, you keep a full head of hair. But that's what they do. Tyga, Tory Lanez.
Modern
another one has
science
it
is
also,
a
too.
motherfucker.
I'm saying there's a lot going on right now.
Tiger got dreads now. What's
yes,
going on?
Tyga got hair. He said he letting his hair show.
What is
shit.
going on, man?
Look at Tory Lanez. He another
I
one.
just Tory Lanez is on here too.
Mhm. 'Cause
Oh,
he was
my
saying how Tyga hipped him onto the secret of the doctor that he had, and
It's this picture of Anthony Davis when he saw LeBron here. You can't see it. Look at his face. When he saw-
no, can you show the? Can you
Oh,
show
no.
the picture of his hair though coming
I
off?
know that's what I need to see. That's what
Obviously, if you can find that, but see, LeBron issue is that LeBron can't be playing basketball like that.
You can't be sweating. That booty hair don't curl right.
With you being out active like that, you need to
Mhm.
have 3, 4, 5 headbands on at all times,
Oh my God!
just so
LeBron.
that you'll stay safe.
He should LeBron.
Hey, look at LeBron's hair, man. Look at the booty hair in the middle.
Put that on the camera.
Look at the
please.
booty hair in the middle, man.
Bring it up.
He should just let it go.
Bring it up a little bit closer to
Look
it.
at the difference between the booty hair.
He should just let it go.
So it's too different. So he need
Come on, bro.
you making too much damn money to be having that happen.
You
right
too
there.
good for that,
Right.
man.
Just get a bald head. Fuck it.
No, he said he's too young for that.
Shit, he about to be 35.
He said he's too young for it. As did Tory Lanez.
But shit.
I'm gonna say also they got another thing called Hims where you can just take some pills and they'll help make sure your hair grow back. Here you go. Oh, it's probably locked. You back, Jay? We thought you was gone for the rest of the night. We was worried that you got that call from one of your friends.
Thought you were on a romantic call. The baby.
No, I'm gonna say you're fine. We're actually we just finished talking about
Let me get some juice, please.
The hair. Yeah. Oh, you want more liquor?
Pour out a little liquor. Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna say from here though, we are gonna
Y'all see my son is getting me drunk.
Yes. But from here, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up because at this point we're just really drinking now. We had a great time though.
Yeah.
I heard y'all out there though.
You did.
Yeah,
What you think about LeBron and the booty hair?
I don't. Oof, it's ridiculous, honestly.
Now,
But
would you date a man with booty hair?
No, I don't want that.
Oh, you don't want that? Nah, but the question is, why can you have weave and he can't have booty hair?
Exactly. Yeah, she ain't got no answer for that.
Stay tuned.
Y'all
for
stay
next
with some
week.
weed in y'all here.
Oh no, you
tuned.
continue it now. Why can't he have booty hair on his head or a man wig?
You definitely say a booty hair though.
Okay, why can't he hair fish you?
So is it booty hair?
Well, I mean, well, if you're getting
I didn't know you even had hair on your ass.
Is it Brazilian hair? Is it Brazilian hair on his head?
This was him a couple years ago.
Oh,
this was LeBron with when he had cut it off.
Yeah,
put
he
that
cut
on
it off
camera. Put that on camera.
You know what? I don't mind that. I don't know why he just don't keep going with that.
That's
It looks normal. It looks
insecurity.
just cut it off, bruh.
Just let it go.
Get the Doc Rivers. You know how Doc got the.
Is it like the I'm going?
Yeah.
I'm going.
It's the insecurity that he feel like he's too young or he LeBron James, so he should have hair. He shouldn't be affected by genetics.
I mean, to each his own. If you feel like you want to do,
but you're not dating a man.
But you just said you wouldn't date.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I did not say that.
Maybe you drunk. You literally said I couldn't do that.
You did say that.
Oh,
Literally.
You said booty hair.
Okay,
though.
Yeah, that's what they getting is
You
booty
said
hair.
Booty hair.
The booty hair transplants.
No, I'm not. I don't. I mean, whatever. I mean, I don't care.
You don't care if it look good.
So you can't pull the booty hair out.
What if I don't even know that he got that?
It's in the scalp. Well, I mean,
because what if I start dating him and he already has it and I don't know and I never know?
Well, I mean, I think
he probably ain't gonna tell you.
You gotta keep moving the booty hair.
Here, look, this the booty hair. Look at the booty hair compared to his real hair. The booty hair be so funny in the middle, man.
What if I don't know that he got just the fact
problem?
that
Why can't he tell you that he got booty hair?
The problem is he got waves on the side.
If I love him, if I love him and we already dating, we already got it. You know, we in there. I don't care. But in the beginning, yeah, I'm about to go.
But what if a plug comes out?
I mean, I don't care because the track come out sometimes.
Now, what if he down there doing his
That's
business?
kind of hypocritical.
Hold on. What if he down there doing his business and everything and a plug come out?
And then it just pop
up.
You know what? Because sometimes I'm doing my business and my wig fall off.
But check out, you might shoot upon him. No, not me. Oh, you might shoot upon him and it might make his hair fall out.
But I have had somebody pull my hair and my hair kind of
came off.
I'm like, wait a minute, that came off.
This while swallowing,
or was
this while
off?
riding or something?
Riding, but it's not like came off, but it's like you pushing back, and I got the Sherman Hemsley or something. So,
oh man.
But I can. That's hypocritical because I wear weave.
Right.
So it's like, why not wear your weave, baby?
Well, man,
I don't like the name baby. I don't like the booty hair name.
I think booty hair is just the name.
Don't say booty hair. If you say booty hair, I'm gonna feel some type of way and I'm gonna judge you.
I mean, you got horse hair.
I mean, I got Brazilian hair.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brazilian.
Or Malaysian hair or Peruvian hair.
Is this virgin hair that came from a woman or it came from? Okay.
It's supposed to be came from a woman, but
human hair.
This is human hair.
Okay.
You know the yaki and the hair that get tangled up and shit.
Is that from a horse?
That's from a horse.
Okay.
Or I mean, I don't know if it's from a horse for real, but that's the ongoing joke. But I mean, I would be a hypocrite to say that I wouldn't date anybody that's like that because I mean, we all have our insecurities, and if that's one of your insecurities and you feel like you can fix it, then why not? Why not? You want to feel good about yourself.
They should bring back the Jerry curl.
Well,
shit, if you like the Jerry curl, you into
that?
Huh?
Everybody ain't got here for the Jerry curl.
If you get that booty hair, that shit
Make it pop.
Yeah.
Can we just hashtag booty hair and like
can
talk
make-
about
we can
that on
make
Instagram? Like Instagram and
Hashtag
Twitter.
Booty hair.
Follow us. You know,
Booty
at the
hairs.
end of this podcast, I will be giving our, social media handles. So let's hashtag booty hair and just get that going. Like, let's just
Make it
get
pop.
this
Hashtag
booty hair because we've talked
Fuck a
about
baby
it.
hair, nigga. I got booty hairs.
Booty hair.
Ooh, wait.
But yeah,
I'm saying we can go ahead.
we wrapping it up.
Let's wrap it up, baby.
Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's Friday and it's 10 o'clock, and I know y'all getting ready to go out and get fine and twerk and find y'all a sugar daddy or whatever, or
You at
hold up
home
the
sucking
wall. Whatever y'all niggas do at the club, I don't know because I'm too old.
Too old.
I'm too old. I'm an
Too
introvert.
old.
I'm an introvert, so I don't go out, and I don't like people, so I be at the house chilling.
Jay is 37.
And I have finals coming up, so I'm
Oh, yeah.
studying.
Oh, you better knock out them finals.
So,
for real,
yep,
for real.
I got finals to study
Because the
for.
club will always be there.
Always, you know,
Trust me.
whether it's shot
Wendy
up
Williams
or
in
not.
the club.
Man,
She's
Whew.
54 or something.
I kicked that out into the club till I was about 40.
Oh,
yeah,
see?
I've never been a club person actually.
I used to go, but
I mean, I went like I'll go out when it's
Mhm.
somebody's birthday, but other than that, I won't go out.
Dad, what
That's the
about
only
you?
time.
You a clubber?
Nah, I don't do the club, man.
Yeah, I'm like, it don't entice me.
I'm
Like,
from
it's
EC,
just like,
bro. I don't do
I'm like,
house
okay,
parties,
sweet.
clubs. I don't do nothing with a bunch of
House
niggas.
parties, maybe.
Nah, not in East Cleveland.
Okay.
I didn't
yeah,
grow up
East
on
Cleveland
Hey,
is different.
Only house parties I'm doing is somebody I absolutely know.
cousin, uncle.
But if you
only
tell
others.
me, look, we going to Rob's house party
Yeah.
down on
Yeah,
55th,
I
fuck
don't know
you.
Rob
Some of the
Rob.
best house parties I went to were when I was in college
Yeah.
in Eastern Michigan University.
But that's like,
when they were.
But you were in
doing
college.
Oh yeah, we had the
Yeah.
football house in college.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to
They
used to
were
go
some of
down.
the best house parties.
that's
We had a boom boom room. It was out of control.
Because I used to go to like the soccer, because soccer was a big. I went to a liberal arts college because like predominantly white, so it was like soccer house was the house to go
I
to.
got you.
So
It's a party
like
house.
that was the house to go to.
Gotcha.
So we used to go there and party with them and stuff like that, and that was cool. But like these hood parties in East Cleveland and
But you gotta get through the
Noble.
potholes shit first.
Cleveland Heights, like nah,
Nah.
I ain't Miles, no.
I don't want to
I'm
be
good.
no
I can go
headline
to
on
the house.
nobody's news unless somebody I absolutely know.
Yeah,
But you got
and
I
nothing
know-
to
yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Because I don't even have sets in my house no more.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at heat at parties all the time.
All the time.
Right.
But it was mainly my circle of people.
Yeah.
Wasn't like, oh, nah.
Joe Schmo.
But you know
Right.
what? We entering the season of house parties. So, you know, you guys, I just want to say,
Ugly sweater parties.
please be careful out there and be selective of those parties. That
You
y'all
know
go
what?
to.
I ain't never had me an ugly Christmas sweater.
You never had
I've never
had- I ain't had one either.
Party?
I have
But I ain't in the
had-
Christmas spirit, so fuck.
Well, fix it, Grinch. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
I mean, I'm like you, though. I'm like you. I'm right there with you.
I'm going to go with one of them Santa Claus onesies.
I don't do that.
They got a ones that say ho 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 in front of it.
I don't even
Back
listen to
up.
Christmas music. So
I mean,
I got
only song
Christmas
for
music on my
Christmas is
phone.
Mariah Carey
I think I will get
and
more
Mary
into
J.
it.
Blige.
I probably would get more into it
Actually,
once
like-
I have a
Thanks.
kid. Once I have a
Actually-
kid, I probably would.
Pop that uterus.
I mean, it's closed for business right now.
You know what? The first Christmas song I liked it. It was a
Yeah.
rap song. It was back in the days.
Kaya?
Curtis Blow.
Oh.
Oh hell no.
Kai got a Christmas song. Yeah.
She do?
Yeah, she got a Christmas song.
What? Eat good for under
I mean,
the
it's
mistletoe.
slightly like that, basically. Yeah, it's a
Good
Christmas
under the
song.
mistletoe.
You know what I'm
Lick
talking
it
about? Yeah.
right, lick it good. Get
That's- I
under
think
this
that's close.
mistletoe
Yes,
like
that's
you
exactly
should.
it. Oh, okay, it's a little different. But
Kaya.
it's 95% it.
Kaya, hit us
Damn,
up.
I ain't heard of
Let me
Kaya
see
in
this.
years.
Hit us up,
I said
Kaya.
she had a little.
We
she
shooting
had
our
a
shot.
show
Hit
going
us
on
up,
for a
Kaya.
little bit.
She did.
But okay, we're gonna get out of here at this
We
point.
definitely
though,
gonna
yeah,
wrap it
right.
up because at this point,
Jay, take us away, please.
I'm setting this out. Okay, so once again, I want to say a lovely shout out to our co-host.
Cohog.
Wow, co-host Tay. I'm sorry, I've been drinking. So our co-host Tay, we miss you and we love you and we hope you feel
3 E's, 4
better.
underscores, y'all.
And she, yep, Tay Marie 4 with
3
3 E's, 4
4
underscores. She will be here hopefully next Friday at 10 p.m. That is our new time and our new day. So tune in. Our Instagram is underscore.
I'll talk to you about next week.
Oh my gosh.
It is your new
stay
time.
tuned to
No,
be
it is
announced.
your new time. I'll talk to you. We'll talk
Well,
about it.
stay tuned to be announced. You know,
Yeah.
y'all fuck with us. So
It's
I
just
mean,
next
whatever
Friday,
day.
though. I'll talk.
Whatever. Y'all fucking with us no matter what. So I mean, our Instagram is gonna be.
But that's the new time. I'm sorry. That's the new time. Like,
There's the new Grinch, y'all.
no, that's the new time for y'all. Like, solidify. But
Yeah.
we'll talk about next week.
Yeah, so next week might be a little different, so stay on the lookout for that. And we might have a guest. You know, we met some cool people at the OEAs. Shout out to them again. And
Y'all
shout
went to
out
the Ohio Entertainment Awards?
Yes, we did. And shout out to
Yeah,
Andrew Lloyd
they
once
did.
again. We loved him. You know, we met some cool people there. So we have some interesting things coming up for the new year. And our Instagram will be underscore real spit pod. Our Instagram is real spit pod #1. My personal Instagram is
We got a Facebook actually too.
Yeah.
Real spit.
Real spit. Oh, we actually do have a new Facebook, our actual living, breathing baby Facebook, Real Spit Podcast or pod.
Sure.
Wait, what?
I don't know what it is. It's Real Spit.
Well,
You'll
just
see
search
it.
Real Spit Podcast, or follow one of the Real Spit hosts, and you'll
You'll
see
find
us.
it. All right.
Probably not me because I have whatever. But anyways,
Anyway.
you know me. I don't follow me on Facebook, but on my Instagram, personal Instagram is JEH Billionaire, JEH Billionaire, and I'm just gonna run down Tay's social one more
We
time.
already said it.
Just one more time because she's not here. Is
Mhm.
Tay Marie, 3
3
E's,
4
4
underscores,
underscores, and we
four.
love you, baby.
Whoop. And then for me, who else but underscore K on Instagram and Twitter. But Twitter is mainly for porn now.
You know, Papa Ellen. Do you
Oh
have
my
any
God.
Yeah.
Anyway,
fun-
y'all can follow me on K the Host on Instagram.
Kay
And-
the host.
Yeah, K the Host on Instagram. And you can follow me. You can also follow Mad Mondays on Instagram. Also, don't forget, for all you hip hop artists, R&B artists, reggae artists
Mhm.
in the Cleveland area
All
or
artists in
around
Cleveland.
area, all around, send your joints to madmondays5@gmail.com. That's madmondays5@gmail.com. It don't matter if you're cursing or not.
All right. Dev, what about you?
Man, DMSTBOYZ.
Hey.
Ooh, we got a show this Sunday.
Ooh, wee. Stay tuned for
Bang
that.
up.
What time
Oh,
does the show come on?
Ooh, cultural appropriation we'll be talking about.
Oh.
Ooh, what time does it come on?
7.
7 o'clock. Stay tuned for the
And we are
DMST
also
boys.
doing we're doing a commercial on Sunday night, and we recording our first episode for season 2 of After Dark. If
Ooh,
you haven't listened to it,
love
DMST After Dark, it was
I
out of
love
control.
After Dark. That shit.
We're trying to make it a
freaking
little
fuck.
crazier this year.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
Okay.
yes, please. If
Get
you
into
have
After
not
Dark.
If you
listened
like
to
it raw
After
and
Dark,
uncut,
please
go ahead
listen
and
to
get
After
into it.
but wait till y'all see this commercial. Shout out to Playboy. Is Playboy here when y'all got here?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Wait till you see this.
I missed them, but they
Wait till you see your
saw.
host of DMST
I
After
love
Dark.
Playboy. I love Playboy.
This is gonna baby oil and bare chest. Just put it that
Ooh.
way. It's gonna be out of control.
Shout out to Playboy.
Is y'all gonna have some women on there with the
Playboy.
baby oil and bear?
We love Playboy.
Yeah, you'll see how this is out of
Oh,
control.
I'll be watching them.
But,
I
uh,
love Playboy. He's so smooth.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait till you see him on Sunday.
I
I'm
love him.
interested in this already.
Oh, I'm fucking ready. We gonna be tuned
But,
in. I'm off Sunday too, so I'm gonna be tuned in.
Be right there.
But I also want to, because it's December, I want to shout out Brenda Jackson. We had her on the show
Yes.
a couple of weeks ago. Her beauty bid will be launching soon,
Mhm.
and her birthday is also coming up, and she's also having a free event for the beauty bid app that's coming
Mhm.
out. It's free.
I
The
believe
bar is
event
free.
is on the 20th. It's an open bar. I believe it's on the 20th. You have to RSVP. Basically,
You definitely have
go
to
look
RSVP.
at our Facebook and you'll see
Yeah.
the event information on there.
Yeah, just because
Can
it's
I do it?
December and I wanted
Yeah.
to just shout her out. You know, we enjoyed having her on the show, and we thank you
Yeah.
so much for reaching out to us and wanting us to be a part of the, the beauty bid experience. So shout out
definitely
to
be
you,
there.
Brenda Jackson. You know,
Yeah.
And-
You said you
I
had
want to
one
give a
more
shout out. I want to give a shout out to Sean C, G Host, Erupt, Voodoo Films, Dink, with Urban City, Johnny O at Nerves DJs, Johnny O and Casper C, and DJ Ellery. Nice party last week down at Public Auditorium. Oh, good. Nice party, all blackout.
One last question before we roll out here. I know we've been at the end.
All right.
What is one thing you've learned about me from watching this podcast?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
One thing I've learned. Shit.
He ain't right.
It doesn't matter what the answer is. You can say whatever it is.
Thing I learned, you like to get people drunk.
Yes. That is actually very true.
And I think you kind of did get that from me.
I'm happy.
But you know what? You raised a really good son. He's one of my closest friends, and I value his opinion.
Do you? Because Dad gotta say it for you to
no,
really make
but
sense.
literally, I
But you-
come to keep for everything.
But you know what? I do the same thing though.
Yeah.
I go to him too.
He's a Virgo.
Yeah.
Anybody
They
out
take
there that's a
advice
Virgo,
and all
y'all
that.
know.
Yeah, they take advice. Well, they don't take advice, but I mean they listen real well
They're
and
really
stuff.
good at listening, and yeah, so you raised a good son.
And I'm gonna tell you that he's been there for me a lot of times, for real.
He's really
A lot of
good
times, and you know, I'm proud of that and everything. And he kind of had a little mini fall, and he got back up. So that's a shout out to him as well and everything, because he had his mini fall, and he didn't ask me for a dime.
Yeah.
He didn't
That's
ask me
always
for
a
a
good
dime.
thing.
All right.
Yeah, he didn't ask me for a dime. So, but I did give him some tidbits on what to do, though.
He did.
I was like, dude, you better make sure you go down to them people and call them.
Right.
Make
It's
sure.
always the people. We always gotta call the people.
Yeah,
Motherfucking peoples.
yeah.
But from here, y'all, thank you, Dad, for
you
being
so
on the
much for
podcast.
being
We
on.
appreciate
Thank you, thank you.
Thank y'all for watching, and we are going to get out of here now. In 3, 2, 1, bitch, we out.
We out.